What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror, and today we're back with another tier list. Today we're going to be doing the most iconic horror movie lines, one-liners, just lines in horror movies. So, there's a lot of iconic ones. I have 63 on the tier list today that I thought were the most iconic, were the most infamous, but obviously I literally forgot until like 2 seconds ago that there is no It quotes on here, and I was like, yeah, we need You'll Float 2 on here, so I put it on here. So like I said, there is so many that I'm sure I've forgotten. I'm sure I've forgotten hundreds, so don't be offended if your favorite horror movie quote isn't on here. Just drop it in the comment section down below, and maybe I'll do a part 2 in the future. But I have 63 quotes to go through. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we're at the tier list. The categories are legendary line, chills, iconic, didn't land, and must be windy in here. But I don't think we'll have many in the bottom, because like I said, these are the most infamous ones. So starting off, we have
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
from Jaws. This is the first one I thought of. It's one of the most iconic movie lines of all time. I'm not going to put it quite up into legendary. I'm going to put it into chills, because it's a great line. Like, it's fantastic. Really gets a sense of how big this shark is, how how big their problem is. But I think it's just because it's been, so long since this movie, it's been overhyped for me, but it's still great. It's still great. Now we have the original Strangers with
Because you were home.
chills. Chills. The only reason it's not in legendary line is because I think The Strangers is garbage. I just don't like The Strangers movies at all. But that's a terrifying line. Like, why are you killing and torturing us for this whole time? Felt like it. You were home. Like, why not? You answered the door. Whew. Now we have Welcome to Prime Time, Bitch.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
From A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. This is my favorite Freddy Krueger one-liner. I'm going to put it into legendary line. I quote it all the time. It's one of my favorite Freddy Krueger lines, like I said. It's one of the best one-liners before a kill ever, so up there. Now we have...
There is no more room in hell. The dead will walk the earth.
I think I just came a little bit. This is my favorite line in all of horror. Right up to the top, baby. Now we have a couple from Scream here. We have...
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
It's iconic. It's iconic. That's about it. But I think the better line in this scene is...
So I want to know who I'm looking at.
Chills. God, like, terrifying. Going up into chills. Now we have, this is kind of like a whole monologue, but it's like the devil's eyes, like the blackest eyes you ever seen from Halloween. Going up into chills, not quite up into the top tier for me, but still fantastic. Now we have my second favorite Freddy Krueger one line.
This God.
This is God.
This is our introduction. That's how English works. Introduction to Freddy Krueger. And this is a great line. I'm gonna put it in chills. Like, every single time I watch this movie, this line always gets me, because she's like, oh, please, God, and he just mocks her right to her face. Really gets a sense of who this son of a bitch is, and it's such a great quote, so he's up there. Now we have Here's Johnny. It's great. It's a great scene. This line has never been like a... oh my God, for me. So I'm going to put it into iconic, but like, it's fine. It's a fine line. Like, his name isn't even Johnny. That's why I've always been shocked. Like, why is it Here's Johnny? Like, it's a reference to something? I don't know. But I've just always been like, I don't know. Kind of felt cheesy to me. Now we have the... They're all gonna laugh at you from Carrie. This is an iconic one that I also quote a lot of the time, so I'll put it into chills. Considered putting it up in the top. It's a great one, but it's just, I don't know. Again, it's the older movies, they tend to be over hyped for me, but still, great line, one of my favorite movies ever. So now we have Candyman.
Be my victim.
Be my victim. Maybe it's just Tony Todd's voice, but that always gives me chills. I'm putting this one up into the top, baby. This is a great scene, great moment, great villain, great line. Amazing. Now we have the ending of the original Saw.
Game over.
Great moment. Like, everybody loves this twist. I personally don't care for it all that much, but I love the door slam with, you know, the game over. It's just such a great ending. Like I said, a lot of these quotes are going to go up here into the top 2 tiers, but yeah, I'll stick it in chills. I wouldn't say it's quite towards the top, but this one I threw on here because I was like, I don't think there's going to be any in the bottom. So we have,
I speak for the dead.
that's not the line. No, bad movie. Now we have, again, it's kind of like an entire monologue, but from Hereditary, we have Toni Collette at the dinner table. There's a couple lines in here, like, no one will take responsibility for anything they've done. All I get back is that fucking face on your face. Great lines in here. I'd like the whole thing, just right up to the top. This is one of my favorite scenes in all of horror, one of my favorite movies in all of horror, one of my favorite movies, period, one of my favorite performances ever. Just a fantastic scene. Now we have a line that actually isn't from a villain, which is, most of these are from villains, but this one is,
whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
from Nancy Thompson here. It's fine. Gets the job done. Like, it's not like a quote that I'm going to quote all the time, but it's good. Now we have,
We all go a little mad sometimes.
which is a great quote. It's great. I like, again, it's iconic, but like, I'm not going to put it in the top. Like, I feel like the top has to be like my absolute favorite quotes, because I don't want to just fill up the top tier. So it'll go there. But I also like it in Scream when he quotes it again and says, you know, Anthony Hopkins' Psycho. A great scene in that as well. Now we have,
It's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
this has always been one of my favorite scenes in horror. You know, the follow-up line is great as well.
In the name of God, now I know what it feels like to be God.
Great lines. I won't put it in the top, but like, it's close. Now we have
Well, sometimes that is better.
S tier, okay? I don't like the Pet Sematary movies at all. Love the book, one of my favorite books ever. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't get chills when Judd Crandall said it. Not in the remake. John Lithgow doesn't give me chills, but yeah, he does. Now we have from Poltergeist. This is another iconic one, but another one that I wouldn't say is like, oh, she said the line. It's like okay. All right. Right in the middle. Like, it's iconic. It's great, but I just, it's not quite on the level of the other ones. Now we have
Jesus wept.
from Hellraiser. Now, I think this is the Bible quote, but it's because of the context that it's in that it's so great. Jesus. Wept. I'm gonna put it in chills. I wouldn't say it's quite a top tier horror movie quote, but it's close. It's a great one. Now we have,
You one ugly motherfucker.
great quote from Arnold here. I quote it all the time. I'll put it into chills. Like, I feel like the requotability of them comes into play here. Like, I say some of these all the time, so I feel like I have to put that one up higher. Now we have two from When a Stranger Calls, and one of these, the first one, I was like, oh, the calls are coming from inside the house, obviously. Like, that's great. I'll put it in the middle. It's iconic as hell. But then I was watching the scene, and I actually got chills from this one.
Have you checked the children?
This movie is from the 70s, and it gave me chills. Give me something for that. I'm putting that into legendary line, dude. That, I did not expect that to affect me so much, but damn it, it's a great scene. Now we have,
Get away from her, you bitch!
great scene, great. It's kind of, in Harry Potter when Molly kills Bellatrix, it kind of reminds me of that one. But obviously this one happened first, so it's great. Great scene. I don't quote it all the time, but it is a fantastic scene. I'll put it into chills, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite quotes. Now we have a comedic quote from Dead Alive or Brain Dead, depending on where you are.
I kick ass for the Lord.
It's a hilarious line. I'm not going to put it into chills. I'll put it in the middle and iconic. But I just, it's a great line. It's funny as hell. It matches this wackadoo movie. Now we have...
You only move the headstones!
Like, his delivery of it is enough to shoot it into chills. And, like, this scene is so great that I almost want to put it into legendary. But I won't, because, again, we're already filling up the top tier, so we'll leave it down here. Now we have...
Garbage Day!
Not a good movie. Not even a really good scene. It's just funny. So, stick it in the middle. Iconic. Now we have...
I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Because I love this line so much, because at first you're like, oh, okay. Oh, God, oh, Lord. So it's just like that second that takes you to realize it that makes it so good. So I'll put this one into chills. Now we have
A Philo Rosier!
from Scream. And just because of Matthew Lillard's performance, I'm not going to, I mean, it doesn't give me chills, but I'd put it into that tier because it's a great performance. Now we have one that I put on here. I know nobody's going to freaking be like, oh yeah, that's the most iconic one of all time.
Want a date? Going out? Looking for some action?
But great line. Now we have a couple of Chucky lines in here. I had to limit it because Chucky has so many great one-liners, so I picked my favorite, and it's,
You have your mother's eyes. And they were always too
Fucking close together!
just my favorite one-liner of the Chucky series, so, I mean, I'm going to put it in a legendary line. It's one of the moments where I, like, cheered when I was watching it, so, great line. Then we have, hi, I'm Chucky, wanna play? Iconic. Like, it's, I've never been like, oh, that's such a great line, wanna play? Like, he wants to fight you. Like, okay, yeah, it's a thing. Now, time for my daily hating from the Evil Dead fans. I just really like to piss them off, don't I? Groovy. Sorry. Like I said, I don't like the first two Evil Dead movies all that much. They're just not my thing. And this line has never really been like a... It's just kind of been like a... That's what everybody loves? Okay. Now we have a movie that I just introduced myself to last October, Night of the Creeps. We have Tom Atkins.
Got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Just the way he says that last part, so like a, well, shit happens, is so good. I love Tom Atkins in this movie. Put this one into chills. Great scene. Now we have...
Perfect organism.
Great line, great scene, but I am only going to put it into, like, iconic. It's never been one that I've personally been like, ooh, yeah, that was a banger. But, like, it's obviously iconic for a reason. Now we have the only Phantasm quote on here.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Maybe, again, it could be Angus Scrimm's voice. Angus Scrimm's voice? Angus Scrimm. Okay. Chills. Chills. Now we have Everybody's Entitled to One Good Scare from Halloween. This one's quoted a whole bunch of times throughout the series, and I like hearing it all over the series, but it does get a little bit overused at some point, so I'll put it in the middle here. Now, this one's gonna get me shot, but I have...
Oh, what's in the box?
I love this movie, and I love this scene, but I cannot take Brad Pitt's delivery of this seriously. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but for me, every time he says it, I burst out laughing, so didn't land for me. Now we have our first of many Pinhead quotes. I did not go into this expecting there to be so many Pinhead quotes, but then I was looking at scenes and I was like, damn, this guy just spits fire all the time. So this first one is...
Demons to some, angels to others.
Oh my god, great. Great line, but there's some better Pinhead lines, so we're going to put it into chills. Now I have this one. I don't know if it came from Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, but that's where I know it from because I love that movie. And if you haven't seen it, please give it a chance. But the line at the end is perception is reality. And it's just kind of turns your whole world view of the movie because it kind of like twists it. And it's like what they've all been seeing isn't actually what's been happening. So for me, this is a great one. I don't think it's iconic, so I'll put it in the tier above. That's one of the reasons that I love Blair Witch 2 so much. Now we have One of Us from Freaks. This is another one that I haven't seen this movie, but I looked up the scene for it, and it's creepy, I guess. Iconic. It just kind of I put it on the list because I felt like I had to. Now we have.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
This one I've never got. I'm gonna be honest. I've never got the hype behind this line. Like, I don't know. Like, it never really lands for me. So I'm gonna have to put it down there and didn't land. Now we have It's Not the House That's Haunted from Insidious. I think this is like the most recent iconic quote. And it's good, but like it is kind of like what you expect. I mean, I guess you don't expect it. I expected it because I had seen so many movies at this point. But I'll put it in iconic. Now we have The Power of Christ Compels You. This was on like all of the lists of most iconic movie quotes and stuff. So I put it on the list, but like it's fine. Iconic. Now we have the other movie that gets me in trouble. I Did It All for You, Damien, from The Omen. You guys don't know me. I think The Omen is not very good. So, sorry about that. Yeah, not my thing, personally. Don't really like the movie. This scene, though, this scene is good, okay? I will never, ever tell you that this scene isn't fantastic. This scene's great. So, iconic. It's not that shocking, but it's a great scene. It's a great, well-made scene, so I'll put it in the middle there. Now we have All Work and No Play Makes Jack a Dull Boy. This is the much better line from The Shining, honestly, rather than Here's Johnny. I think this is much more creepy, so I'll put it into chills, because it's like, you see him this entire movie clacking away on that keyboard, and then at the end it shows you that this is what he's been writing the entire time, so it's like, oh, so he's been crazy the whole movie. Okay, good to know. But yeah, great reveal, great. Now we have Red Rum, pretty iconic, but I guess when Danny's saying it is pretty creepy. I'll put it up. I'll put it up into chills. Now we have another one from Night of the Creeps, Thrill Me. This one, I'm gonna be honest. I really like to piss off Evil Dead fans. This is the cooler version of Groupie. Sorry, it just is. Iconic. Now we have...
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Because I think he says, like, don't be afraid, and she's like, no, be afraid, dude. You should be terrified. Great line, iconic, but I'm only going to stick it in iconic. It's not that. It's a little bit basic. I feel like they just kind of beat everyone else to the punch. Like, I feel like someone would have thought of it eventually. Now we have...
I'm your #1 fan.
Great moment, because it's the first thing you see when you're introduced to this character, and it's like, oh, don't like that. So, I'll put it into chills. Now we have...
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I can't do the tongue thing, but great line that really shows you like who this is and how crazy Hannibal is. So I'll put it into chills. Now we have...
I see dead people.
Great line, great, iconic, parodied, put in songs. It's an iconic line, but that's the only where I'm gonna put it. It's not like a ooh, that gave me chills. It's like oh, okay, that's a good twist. But we do have my favorite Pinhead quote.
Do I look like someone who cares what God thinks?
This is from Hellraiser 4. And he's still spitting hot fire. For sure, chills. You know, I'll put it in the top. I love it. It's one of my favorite lines ever. It's so good. Gives me chills every time. Now we have 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. Something. 9, 10, never sleep again. That's what it is. So yeah, the whole nursery rhyme. It's creepy when it happens. I'll stick it into chills. Now we have, I want to play a game. He rarely says this in the series, and people are always like, oh, he always says, do you want to play a game? No, he says, I want to play a game, which is what is it called when people think it's something else, like a Mandela effect? Iconic. Now we have a cool line from a movie that I'm not all too high on. We have,
one thing about living in Santa Carla I never could stomach. All the damn vampires.
Great line, because like in the middle of the movie, he's like, the only thing I can never stand about Santa Carla, and then he's cut off, and then at the end it's like, oh, he knew the entire time. That's probably should have let us know that. So I'll stick it into chills. I like it. It's a great way to end the movie. Now we have one of the, oh my god, this is one that I love. Okay, it is,
I'm scared to close my eyes. I'm scared to open them.
From the Blair Witch Project, and I think I'm gonna put this one up into the top. I think it deserves it. Now we have Child's Play 2019.
This is for Tupac.
This movie I don't like, so maybe it's just because the whole time I'm like, God damn it, that doll is so ugly. I just don't think this joke is all that funny, so I'm gonna say Must Be Windy in here. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love that line, but I did not. Now we have, what are you going to do? Knock my block off. I love his delivery of it, and it's an iconic scene, so I'll put it in the middle here. I love Killer Clowns. That's one of my favorite moments. Now, like I said, I literally put these last 4 in here, like, the last second, because I thought of Ginger Snaps, and I was like, do I not have a Ginger Snaps quote in here? And I ended up finding 2 that I absolutely love, because this is one of my favorite movies of all time. My favorite werewolf movie by a country mile. The first one is,
a goddamn force of nature.
Great quote, and put that one into chills, but the one I'm going to put up into the top, and I'll just toss it on up there right now, is, I get this ache.
I thought it was for sex, but it's to tear everything into fucking pieces.
Great. That's why I love Ginger Snaps so much, is lines like that. Now we have the 2 It ones that I was like, yeah, I should probably have thought of these earlier. We have, hiya, Georgie. Or I guess you can be like, you want a balloon, whatever in this scene. There's a lot of iconic ones in here. So I'll put this in the middle. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, much like Ginger Snaps, but I wouldn't say that's like a iconic as hell line, but We All Float Down Here is, so I'll put that one into chills. And that is my completed tier list of all 63 of the most iconic horror movie lines, catchphrases, one-liners of all time. Like I said, I told you it was going to be a stacked list. It's going to be more top-heavy because these are the most iconic of all time. So we only had 5 in the bottom 3 tiers, and I wouldn't be surprised if people had some of these in S tier because they're great lines still. But yeah, that is my completed tier list. Forgot to record an outro, but, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below some more video ideas for me, all that fun stuff. Most of you guys have clicked off already by now, so it doesn't even really matter. But, for completion's sake, here's my outro.